Hello, welcome to Free and Healthy Children International's virtual booth for the Joint Annual Homeopathic Conference in 2022. Happy to present here a little bit about who FHCi is and how you can learn more about us. We do have Free and Healthy Children has a family membership platform, so all of those who are interested in participating in homeoprophylaxis would join as a family member. We have our basic HP program. We also have research on our childhood program that has been the foundation for ongoing research. We completed coronavirus research in 2020 and published throughout 2021. And we want to talk a little bit about the future for homeoprophylaxis. So Free and Healthy Children International is a 501c3 dedicated to research, education, and access to homeoprophylaxis. Our founding work was based on the Truth in Homeopathy and Infectious Contagious Disease published in Vaccine Free. And then the solution book is basically outlays the philosophy of homeoprophylaxis and how it is an immune system educator for children. We were founded in 2011, and we go with the understanding that infectious disease is a part of life and that bacteria and viruses are ever present, and they are part of human evolution and part of immunological evolution. And when infectious disease is not able to completely resolve, then we have a miasmatic condition that begins to grow in humanity. We understand that childhood diseases are a normal part of childhood immune system development. And so by utilizing the homeopathic remedies for that, we're actually capitulating normal childhood development. We offer practitioner certification and patron membership to our platform for immune system education. So there's access to our full childhood HP program, our travel HP program, and single disease, and we have a number of programs that are under development. Homeoprophylaxis, let's talk about the theory. It's the concept of introducing disease agents into the immune system prior to exposure to stimulate immunity. This is much like the theory of vaccination. We address, however, the susceptibility of the individual and the collective through this process, which a normal elimination route through the immune response activated. And so we get the learning without the suffering of the actual disease. It's the same theory as vaccination. And when enough people have participated, it begins to protect the population by way of a morphogenetic field. The theory of homeopathy, we all know, is based on the law of similars, and that's when you have or that the pathogenesis of a toxicological or disease process that the substance has the potential to produce when used in potency has the potential to heal. So nosodes, which is the vehicle for homeoprophylaxis, can be used according to homeopathic philosophy, means if somebody's presenting with the disease symptoms, you can use a nosode. But you can give the nosode ahead of time in HP to activate that immune response to reduce the susceptibility. That's the basis of our work, and also that the natural disease process in the human being is such that when a disease comes, it contacts the mucous membranes, it activates a T1 response, which in turn activates a T2 response and antibodies, and elimination pathways are set up. And homeopathic remedies are taken orally and touch on the mucous membranes in much the same way without the actual germ present because it's been potentized, and these elimination pathways are set up, and that's how the immune system learns. So we really understand that there is a massive paradigm shift that comes with understanding homeoprophylaxis. One, it's holistic and works in symbiosis with nature, means how the body is intended to work through infectious disease process. There's long-term health outcomes where an individual is healthier after undertaking a homeoprophylaxis program. And it has a comprehensive understanding of the true nature of infectious disease and the way the immune system works. It's really not about preventing disease. It's more about educating the immune system, and through that process, the individual and cumulatively the society begins to evolve. What's on the way out is the medical model, which we have all just experienced some of. It's a fear-based model looking for short-term results with really an incomplete or confused understanding of how infectious disease works in the system. And the resultant effect of most vaccines is there's immune system dysfunction, creates disease, and ends up being anti-evolutionary. So we see Free and Healthy Children to be a leader in the field to begin to and continue to push for this paradigm shift. We are looking for philosophical cohesion in the profession surrounding the use of nosodes. We have research publications. We want to address legal issues and looking at the development and application of healthcare systems using homeoprophylaxis. We have a built-in economic system within our organization that propels and funds our work through the FHCi membership platform. And for those of you who are interested in becoming an HP supervisor, our next supervision training is in June 2022. We have them 4 times a year. You can visit our website at freeandhealthychildren.org. And here's a little recap on some of our research. We have our long-term study. It's a 10-year study. There's part 1 and part 2. It's available on our website. And if you go to the website, you're going to see all of the research that came out on the coronavirus process. We published a number of articles in 2021. The first was published in the American Homeopath. It's called The Shattered Mirror. It's a synthesis of induced and cured symptoms of coronavirus nosode, Novus CV in homeopathic dilution in humans. We also have another article that was published in the Similia Journal of the Australian Society of Homeopaths. It's looking at the safety, effects, and efficacy of the nosode. And then the homeopathic proving was published later in 2021 in Similia, the same. And we also have a complete repertorization, which is now available on Radar Opus. So you might find the COVID-19 abbreviation coming up in some of your repertorizations, specifically for long haulers, post-COVID, and even in some vaccine damage. You're welcome to look at 3 videos that are on our website, again on that right-hand side under the archives, looking at the different parts of the research and some of the preliminary results. The results in these videos are the pre-published results, and not all of the numbers were accurately tallied. Our vision for 2022, because we believe that homeoprophylaxis and immune system education holds the potential to radically transform the health of humanity, our greater vision of the world is in which millions of people have access to HP not only for childhood immune development, but for people of all ages. Existing and new programs under development. We have our full childhood immunological HP program. We have our college prep HP program. Travel HP programs. We have a new one, Healthy Sexuality and Pre-Procreation HP program, and this is really to begin to clear miasmatic tendencies in procreating couples prior to creating their baby, right? Then we have HPX for healthy pregnancy and fetal development. This will again ensure greater success of viability of the child. And we have HP for immune health in the elderly, and specifically in the elderly wanting to be assimilated into their family and not isolated through immunological challenges. We also have multiple options of single disease preventions, and that's going to be based on environmental and sociological problems as we see it. What we really want to see is bridges being built within the homeopathic community to increase awareness and understanding of HP concepts and applications. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. Please do visit our website at freeandhealthychildren.org, and we look forward to answer any questions that you might have and can help direct you to where you could learn more about homeoprophylaxis.